All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the playoff team in the Los Angeles Rams. Yeah, thanks to their 26-25 real nail-biter victory there this past Sunday afternoon against the New York Giants. The Rams are 9-7, and they just clinched a playoff berth. And as we all know, if you make the playoffs, you have as good of a chance as everybody else in the playoffs. Real quick on the Rams' future, it looks magnificent. I absolutely love it. One thing I've really noticed about the Rams, and we're going to talk about this game in a second here, and I think the 26-25 victory over the Giants was a great example for it. You know, they had almost 400 total yards of offense, 391 yards, but there's a bunch of hiccups. You know, there's a bunch of mistakes. And I think just even the fact that this team is above 500, win or lose in week 18 against San Francisco, it's unbelievably impressive. Coach McVay, Matt Stafford, this young-ass defense, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, Kyron Williams, everybody deserves credit, and everybody on this Rams team deserves their flowers. But, like, you know, they made a bunch of mistakes. And if you're a Rams fan, especially watching this video right now, I mean, the kicking woes just continue. They continue to stock up and they continue to just add on, and it might be to their demise in the playoffs. But, like, at the end of the day, dude, this team is 9-7, and nobody really saw this coming. You know, we sat here on this channel before the season started and been like, you know what? If Matthew Stafford is healthy, and if Cooper Kupp, when he comes back, if he is healthy, and Aaron Donald is healthy, and some of these rookie draft picks hit, they're going to be a winning team. Now, the way I look at the NFC right now is like, I mean, why not Los Angeles? At least for one playoff victory. But anyways, we're going to talk about all that in tonight's video. But before we do, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. Rams fans, I do post at least one Rams video every single week. So if I try and get this video to 100 likes, that would mean the absolute world to me. So it doesn't really show up on the stat sheet. The turnovers do. They had 3 total turnovers, a couple of interceptions, a couple of overthrow interceptions from Matthew Stafford, which is very unlike himself. I think this week, coming away with the victory, like we talk about this specifically on this channel all the freaking time, like the Rams, first off, aren't supposed to be here. They weren't supposed to be 8-7 heading into this football game, but the way they played with all the hiccups, all the fun, you know, Demarcus Robinson's fumbles, the interceptions, the punt return for a touchdown. Like, what the hell am I watching here? It's frustrating. But at the end of the day, this isn't college football, and you don't have to get into the college football playoffs. They're in the playoffs. And if they can at least clean some of this stuff up, but once again, man, the Rams aren't perfect. The Rams have holes, which is perfectly fine because, once again, they're not supposed to be 9-7. So let's look a little bit into yesterday's game. Matthew Stafford, unbelievable. I don't care that he threw 2 interceptions. You know, maybe if they lost, it would be, maybe we would be having a different conversation here. But Matthew Stafford healthy, heading into the playoffs with like a rookie left tackle, all these young bucks on the offensive line. I've got my year 2 stud in Kyron Williams. I've got a rookie of the year candidate in Puka Nacua. I've got Demarcus Robinson, who's resurging, or not even resurging. He's surging right now with the Rams. I know he had a couple of fumbles, but he still had 6 catches for 92 yards. Tyler Higbee, Cooper Kupp, like, this is not a team I would like to play in the first round of the playoffs. And what we were talking about a couple of minutes ago is when I look at the NFC outside of San Francisco, maybe, but the point still stands. All these teams are beatable. And the Rams this past Sunday made so many freaking mistakes. And thankfully, the New York Giants made a bunch of mistakes. And so I'm watching this game and I'm thinking to myself, all right, other teams are going to capitalize on a Matthew Stafford interception or a Demarcus Robinson fumble. But the thing is, when I thought more deep about it, I'm like, are they really? Like Dallas, Detroit, Philadelphia, they're all talented football teams. But every team in the NFC, even San Francisco included, especially if you have a divisional rival in the Los Angeles Rams who've played them a couple of times by the end of the season, everybody's beatable. I mean, all these teams are really freaking beatable, and it's just weird because you have teams like the Rams, you've got my Green Bay Packers, you have all these like bottom half wild card teams that almost at times look more consistent and look better and more well rounded, or at least more comfortable than some of these top teams like Dallas and especially Philadelphia. So Matthew Stafford, 24-34, 317 yards, one touchdown. He did have the two interceptions, both overthrows. Nobody's worried on the entire planet of Earth and even in space and anything else. Nobody's worried about Matthew Stafford in the playoffs. And nobody's worried about Matthew Stafford in general. So, yeah, he had a couple of hiccups. He had a couple of miscues, a couple of hiccups, but it's okay. All right. I think this Rams team in general just needed a nice little reset. And if you can have a bad week and still come out victorious, no matter who you are playing, if it's the Giants, if the 49ers, whoever, I don't really give a rat's ass because they won at the end of the day. So once again, nobody's worried about Matthew Stafford. Puka Nacua continues to make his case for Rookie of the Year. 5 catches, 118 yards. To Marcus Robinson, even though he had a couple of fumbles, 6 catches, 92 yards. Consistent tight end in Tyler Higbee, 6 catches, 62 yards. Very quiet day from Cooper Kupp, but once again, just like Matt Stafford, the former MVP runner-up, nobody's worried about Cooper Kupp here. 4 catches, 27 yards, and then the important touchdown. Really, when I look at the Rams, my only concern is special teams. And you can't miss extra points. You can't miss 2 of them. So that's the one big thing. Also, just special teams in general. But you can't miss 2 extra points. And it was very close to biting the Rams in the ass this past Sunday afternoon. But thankfully it didn't. All right. So Kyron Williams, dude's a freaking stud, my Notre Dame legend, Go Fighting Irish, 20 carries, 87 yards, and most importantly, 3 touchdowns. But we have to give praise to this defense. Ernest Jones with 13 total tackles, Jordan Fuller with the interception, Aaron Donald with 2 sacks, Kobe Turner, yes, Kobe Turner, the rookie. We got the hiccups. We're gonna power through here. Kobe Turner, yes, the rookie Kobe Turner with 2.5 sacks. So these young Bucks, these young defensive players, they've done a really good job all season, all things considered. But by the playoff time, and it reminds me, this team actually awfully reminds me of Kansas City of last year. They're not rookies anymore. And guys got to step up. And guys are stepping up. And guys like Kobe Turner are stepping up. So you had an interception. You had 6 total sacks. And at the end of the day, you won. So it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to watch the Rams in the playoffs. Thankfully, they're not going to run into my Green Bay Packers in the first round of the playoffs because that's not something I would like to see. But that's it for tonight, man. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. If you guys want more Rams videos, let me know down below. But guys, Rams fans especially, how far is this team going in the playoffs? Let me know down below. Thank you for watching. Have a great week, and we'll see you